All right, let's quickly go to our man in Uyo, Austin Okon Akpan is right there, caught up with the Cameroon, the Indomitable Lions coach, met with a lot of the players. But let's quickly get to him and have his thoughts on what went down today as the Cameroonians arrived. All right, that's Austin Okon Akpan with that $1 million smile. If you can hear me, Austin, what happened? The Cameroonians are in town. What are they saying?
Uh, yeah, I mean, good to be on the show. Good evening to our sporting viewers. The Cameroonians has came into town. They're not talking so much. They they look very focused. I see a lot of mind games going on.
All right. So we'll try to fix that and get back to Austin. But what you can easily pick out from what he said right there, a lot of mind games going on. The coach of Cameroon on Nigerian soil telling us that they're going to win, they're more experienced. I mean, how do you react to that? Is it just mind games or he knows what he's saying?
Now, obviously, you know what he's saying, but, as a coach, you're not going to say, yeah, I'm going there to lose a game, even if, you might lose or you might win, but you still have to give yourself that confidence saying, oh, boys, we're going to win. We're going to win. So I think with that kind of statement, he probably scared the opponent. Like, oh, the coach got confidence saying we're going to win. So obviously, I mean, it's a good word for a coach to say, and I don't say anything wrong in a coach saying that. So it's just a word of...
Yeah, what you would expect a coach to say naturally.
Exactly.
Do you agree with people who say you shouldn't really worry about your opponents, just do your job and not focus on your opponents? Do you agree with that?
No, I totally disagree.
Some will say you still probably need to
No. You need to say in a game of football, I mean, the first thing you have to study your weaknesses of your opponent, and you study their weaknesses, their strength. So I know with that, that's where you can get the loophole. Without knowing the weaknesses and the strength of the opponent, I don't think there's going to be anything positive coming out of it. So I don't think with that statement, I don't totally agree with it.
All right, let's shift focus. Hopefully we'll get our man, Austin Okon Akpan, back online. But let's shift focus a little. Still talking about football, the young ones and the... Okay, it's back online. Let's quickly, Austin, if you can hear me, you were making your point, talking about the Cameroon, so you can just continue from where you stopped.
I mean, once again, good to be on the program. I was telling you that the Cameroonians landed at about 2:15 today. Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. They're not talking so much. They look very determined. They look focused. They understand what it means for them to pick a point or even win this game tomorrow. At a press conference, Coach Hugo Bruce, he admitted, he said, look, I'm under pressure. We need to win. We have just 2 points. If Nigeria gets to win, Nigeria goes to 9, and then the chase becomes very difficult. He mentioned 3 things, Yemi, that can win the game for either of the teams. He said character. He mentioned character, that is very, very important. And then he said quality. The quality of the team that you field tomorrow can actually say the team that will go on to win. And then he said chance, that it will be a game of chance. If you have a chance, you take it. But then he said, look, everybody will want to respect the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The head-to-head favors Nigeria. But I mean, the Cameroonians, they come with a lot of talking points too. They're defending African champions. They have some of their players that are playing good football at the moment. But they can't come here and respect Nigeria. But he admitted that he's under pressure. And that's right there. Football fans in Nigeria picked and said, look, if this team is under pressure, then it's going to be very difficult for them to play the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
All right, Austin, you were able to see the Cameroonians. What did you deduce from, I guess you were able to see the training sessions. What were you able to make of what you saw in the training of the Cameroonians?
I mean, we saw them, we kicked the ball around for about 10 to 15 minutes. you could tell they have a good team spirit in their camp. There's bonding. I saw Basagog and some players, jesting and laughing and then, tapping themselves. Look, these are professionals. They understand that in football, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. They also know that they went to the AFCON with slim chances and came out as champions. So what they try to do, their body language says, look, don't let these people know that there's any form of pressure, that we can come out, play, and then win. It was difficult communicating with them because most of them speak French. But yes, there's good team spirit in this Cameroonian team. They showed some champions mentality. They're a disciplined side. What I saw today, they were a very disciplined side. They're believing that if they have a chance tomorrow, they can take it.
All right, you got to speak with the fans. What's the word on the streets? You have to do that quickly. We're pressed for time. But you got to speak with the fans, the level of optimism, what they're saying, the score lines they're predicting. I'll do that for us quickly before we let you go.
Words on the streets is a philosophy of optimism. These fans believe that the Super Eagles can bounce back. They're sad about what happened the last time here when the South Africa won 2-0 against the Super Eagles. They're urging the Super Eagles, look, go, come out,
all right,
show that you're remorseful, come out and win this. The governor of the state came out, gave his own words of advice to the team, says everybody should come around, encourage them, rally around them, that when we all support them, that they know that they are playing as one. So I think, the fans expect them to win. I don't know what they want the Super Eagles to win, but they just want them to win. 3 points in the bag, that's all.
All right, thank you very much, Austin. Hopefully when we talk tomorrow, we'll be talking about victory for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. That's our man, Austin Okon-Akpan, right there from Uyo, filling us in with what is going down. All right, Samson, just before I let you go as well, we talk about the importance of sports development, building minds, changing lives, and the young ones, how, can you use football to do all of that, and the youngsters that we're seeing now, we'll be talking about them the way we're talking about these guys that we see in the pictures.
Yeah, I think it's quite important because, these young kids growing up, is very important to see where we can develop them. There's so much talent in this country, and I think one of the problems we've got in Nigeria is the pitch where we played. And obviously, there's not enough pitch where the kids can play around, kick about. And one thing as well, it can be discovered. And one thing as well is the coach. They haven't received a proper training. Proper coaching training. So I'm going to set myself an example. When I work in England, I work as a football coach, I do football referee. So I felt like, what, I'm going to come back to Nigeria, set up this kind of academy. I had a development center, an academy called Elite International Soccer School. So basically what we do there is we empower these young people to identify their potential through sports. All right,
I'm going to pause you there a little, and we're going to go on a break. When we return, we'll go live and take the draws for the ITO Cup, that's the Federation Cup. That's what will be up next on Sports Tonight. Join us again.